What's going on, guys? It's Suspect here, returning from, having a messed up computer. It's been broken and I haven't been able to make videos, but that's the end of it. I'm back on the grind. Don't you worry about it. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a special topic for competitive players and something that casual players have heard the term of, and it's hype. What does it mean to a team? What does it bring forth to the table? And I'm going to explain to you guys my point of view as to what hype is, how it works, and how it does lead to team wins. Now, in my team, it's not to say that I'm the overall expert. I know everything about hype because we all see a quote-unquote hype in a different perspective. And it's kind of weird to be talking about this subject kind of bluntly as if it's a person or an adjective or something, but really we all know it as that energetic feel to want to win. And just because you're hyped doesn't mean you necessarily have to be yelling. Yes, you can be hyped and yell at the same time. That's the kind of player I am. Naturally, when I'm hyped, I start yelling, I start calling out, I start moving my hands in person like crazy, and that's just the way I play whenever I'm pumped up. Mainly, hype is just how you feel whenever you're pumped up. And in order to get this vibe going, it's not as simple as just straight up being like, you know what, guys, let's step it up, boom. And it's not necessarily a switch that you can easily flick on and you just start feeling hype and everyone starts feeling hype. That's not the way it is whatsoever. You really have to build your way up to it, and there's several ways you can come from it. Now, me personally, I end up feeling hype in one sense of a lot of players end up feeling it. You start kicking so much ass in game that eventually you're just like, your confidence levels boost up and you're just like, let's get the show on the road. And then you're calling out, your teammates are calling out, you're all in full communication, y'all all stampeding the enemy team. My southern came out a little bit there, but that's one way. Another way I tend to feel it, and this is not really the way it should come out, but it works, is when I get mad. And I don't get mad because, I'm doing garbage or anything. It's because either, I've talked about this, but I'll try to keep it concise. Important kills are better than KD. And whenever my team is slaying out like crazy, but they're not getting important kills, it pisses me off. And I remember once we were playing Capture the Flag and we were not in position, and all of a sudden I just yelled, why the hell are y'all not in position? Obviously I was more angry than I sound now, and all of a sudden in the next 20 seconds we had captured a flag, and then instantly we relayed that flag and we capped two. And it's just like, anger can really bring it up. Now, it's not to say that yelling is a way to force out hype, but some players feel hype that way, or when they are feeling pumped up, they start to yell. Now, in order to keep this mood going, in order to keep this vibe rolling, you need to stay positive. You need to keep those awesome teammate characteristics. It's all good. Let's bounce back. Compliment your teammates and make them feel good. You need to keep that ball rolling in order to keep that hype train going. And don't be that cheesy guy that's like, come on guys, let's get hyped. That's like easier said than done. It's like saying, you know what, dude, I'm gonna become a millionaire. It's not, this is a grand scheme of things, but it's kind of like you'll get the metaphor when I say, I want to make a lot of money, won't become a millionaire. It's not that simple, Obviously, feeling this feeling is much easier than becoming a millionaire, but it's just, to give you guys a perspective as to how it is. Hype is also a fast pace of game. Everyone's going to start to feel a step ahead or two of your opponent, and that's what's going to make the whole ball go just downhill, steamroll your opponents, and your teammates will eventually follow up behind you. Now, just because you're feeling hype and you're steamrolling, that does not mean you are the star player. I'm the objective player on my team, and I don't always go positive. I don't always, go on massive kill streaks or anything like that. But, I'll get important kills. I'll get the uplink and stuff. But I try to compliment my teammates. I tried to be like, come on, guys, bounce back. Let's bring this back. It's our game to take. Just try to keep that ball going and try to keep the momentum flowing. That's how you need to go. Also, of course, you need to be super dedicated to to what you're doing. You need to be that dedicated teammate. And also, whenever you're feeling this sort of feeling, you're going to be calling the shots majority of the time, mainly because of the way you're feeling and the way how you feel a step ahead or two of your teammates. It's kind of going to be like an S&D. You just came out of a hard point. You won by a game or two. And also games, the ending of games, the start of rounds, they can hype you up by how you feel. And this also comes into contact with momentum. And momentum is more of a bigger, factor in things such as in search and destroy, because I remember I was in a, not to flourish my skills or anything, but it's a great example that I could just think of. I was in a search and destroy game 3. It was in a best of 3, and we were 2-1 in the game. And I was left in a 1v4. If you guys didn't know, well, it's in my montage. It's at the ending of my montage, my last upload. I'll go ahead and link that to the description in case you guys didn't see that. But okay, I was in a 1v4. And I ended up getting all guys. I planted the bomb, and I killed all 4 of my opponents in search and destroy. By myself, I got a 1v4 clutch. And that honestly boosted up my team's momentum to win the next round. It's like things like that to keep the ball rolling. It's the ending of rounds. It's the beginning of games. It's those close games of hardpoint where it comes to the very last bit of time that you have, those last 3 precious seconds to either contest or grab. That stuff can play a huge role as to how you're feeling your pump up and how it affects you, because it's either going to affect you in a positive way. You're going to be like, yes, let's go, let's bring it back, this is our series. Or it's going to be like, I cannot believe we just lost that hard point by 2 points. Like, I seriously cannot. Obviously, you can't be thinking that way. You got to be like, you know what, it's over, bounce back, let's keep going. But I understand sometimes the good teammate vibes are super hard to keep up. Like, I really do. It's like, it's not the easiest thing to deal with and all, but, it's just kind of like, try to keep it up as much as possible. That's pretty much what I have for being a good teammate. Try to keep those feelings up and going. Try to make sure that, again, you're complimenting. You're trying to bounce back. You're trying to tell your teammates it's all good. And you're doing your big plays. Again, just because you are the quote-unquote hype man does not mean you need to be the star player. And I'm not saying this in my defense. Probably my teammates will be watching this video. They're going to be like, oh, Sess is just saying this because he's always having a terrible KD. And that's not true. It's honest to goodness, It's like, I am the objective player. And as the objective player, I got to serve some sort of, I got to get some ball rolling for some mentality of the team. I got to be doing that. It's not necessary. It's not to say, just because you're the objective player that it's your job to keep the hype up. But it's just, a little bit of insight of what you could do. But again, just try to keep the team vibes up. Yelling does not mean that hype is going to be flicked on like a switch at all. But some people do it like I do. And that's just pretty much the way it works. It wins games, and it has close calls. It honestly does win you games if your team is feeling it. And that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, rating, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what you think about the video, or what you think about hype, or what it means to you. I'd like to get your guys' insight on this. And sorry for the, for staying gone or whatever. And for those people that are disliking my videos, it's not that I care so much about it, but I'll go ahead and address it now. If you don't like my videos, just don't watch them. You don't have to spam my videos with dislikes. I mean, if you want to keep doing it, well then so be it. But, you don't have to watch, or you don't have to do anything. It's just something I got to put out there. And yeah, make sure to follow my stream. Everything will be in the video description below. And again, I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, hopefully you guys really did enjoy the video.